this guy, well, from some teams. I think NA is the region that I remember seeing him pop up at the Manila Hub qualifiers, and it seems like since then he's just getting fucking through this camp, and it's just going to be FNG down bottom babysitting the Sven.
Yeah, pretty good reason for him to be up here as Nofear. Just, you look at the lift, and with the Elders here, they can pretty easily kill the Tidehunter, honestly. In these earlier points, so he could just be with that Iron Town heading to the jungle relatively soon, whereas only one star to kill 8.
Alright, well, I thought the first blood was going to be on Yoky, and it looks like they're still going to get him as Spartan connects with the Echo Stomp, but it's the first blood drawn in the bottom damage for him down in the bottom. Totally missed that one, but 1 for 1 across the map. Both offlaners taking a tumble. Phoenix actually dies in the bottom lane. Skylark gets himself a recovery kill. That's not supposed to happen.
And he actually goes right back in that belt of strength, very committed down bottom. I thought maybe with that kill in FNG, he could be like, alright, I've done my work, like now I get my Iron Town, I get that recovery gold, but he is determined. Even with Yoky nearby, might not be getting up here.
Absolutely. FNG makes it out, double bash onto Skylark. Now the Sunray comes, and all of a sudden that Beastmaster is up against 4 heroes. Good rotation with a gold there. I don't know. If I was this Phoenix, I would be a lot more scared right now. He's just going to suicide into the neutrals. Okay. Of course, intentional there, so we can get that Reaper Thug.
Yeah, just a couple of weird little moments there, you know? G not blinking forward, not a little...
Okay, G just comes in and drops the hammer. Puck can't take the heat, and he gets that first-class ticket.
It's like YOLOing right there, and it pays off majorly.
And she went full man mode. Now Skylark being charged down bottom, stun from the Sven to set it up. Follow up from Nofear, the Sun Laser comes out. A tanky hero, but they get a bash on the way, and Skylark will live on about 70 HP. Fire Spirits do hit him, but he's got the salve on. They'll actually get a counter kill on the Phoenix. DOT doesn't do it.
So the mechanism mostly on the Tidehunter, assuming he gets that first, but Skylark wants to put the action a little bit earlier.
Uh-oh, smoke down bottom. They're going to catch Alohadance. He does get off a stun, but there's 5 heroes on top of this Sven. He'll get silenced, and this will be an easy kill for FINEM. You were talking about space created, and that's one of the drawbacks to these huge cooldown big ultimates like Global Silence or Ravage or Haunt or something like that. We'll hold that thought. Here we go. Initiation in onto the Puck. He has tasted up. Thug is going to be able to walk away. Dream Coil now on 2. Great setup onto the Spirit Breaker. Starts this fight off. Looking good for FINEM. Now Yoky takes some pretty big follow-up damage from the Puck. Rook on the high ground, pulls a little hot dance back down with the telekinesis. The armlet toggle keeps him alive. Great setup from Yoky, but it's a whiff from G. A 1 for 3 so far, and VP on the back foot aren't done yet. Puck follows up, gets the Sven. Ravage not too bad, but G. Even how good FINEM's looking.
Can Madara make a play with the Slash here?
He's got it. Earth Splitter on the way from Spartan. That'll kind of break things up. VP gets pushed back. Now G blinks forward. Dagger onto Spartan. Madara still holding onto the ult. Only level 1, and there are creeps nearby. Opportunity there to go for a kill on G, but it definitely would have had an RNG factor with creeps like that. Now Skylark initiated on by Yoky. Charge across. Meanwhile, Puck finds a kill on Sven in the bottom lane as we're looking at this. Now the Primal Roar comes out on Nofear. Omni Slash bounces around. They get the kill on the Spirit Breaker. Now Yoky trying to run. G joins the party, blinks forward. It's a kill on the Beastmaster, but Madara can kill the other way onto the Tide. Now the Laser trying to heal him up, but Madara, he's got a Vanguard. He's damn beat. He doesn't have the attack speed, though. He's going to try to go for the egg. The staple gun's here. They're going to staple him down. The briefcase will finish off the Phoenix. It's a bloody disaster for VP. They're going to lose all 5. G gets cleaned up by the Necronomicon units. What in the...
Both games as well.
This is getting a little scary for our Radiant team here. Not just because of that graph, but core items starting to come out of plenty. Spartan now has himself the Drum of Endurance. Madara with the Vanguard. We thought it was just going to be a Battle Fury first, but the Vanguard paying huge dividends when you're fighting like this. I mean, just look how beefy he is. This is the entire Radiant team except the Sven trying to chase him down. A hasted up Spartan going to be nearby. A double damage Rubik. It's ult from G that helps set up a kill on the Juggernaut as well as the Rubik. It's still not bad for Virtus.pro. It's a 2 for 1, but it's not over yet. Now Puck joins the party alongside Skylark. Just look how fast G goes down. Yoky with the defensive Ravage. Can't even save his Queen of Pain. Now FNG. Icarus dive down for another 2 seconds. He breaks the coil, and he will fall to the right clicks. Yoky says, let's TP out, and Spartan says, let's not. He's got the Echo Stomp to interrupt. Wild Axes come flying about, and Virtus.pro get cleaned up again. They're the aggressors.
Yeah, FINEM are one of those teams that have just kind of struggled to maybe get the respect that they deserve. Just from back in the olden days when they were running kind of cheese lineups of like Master Invoker Shadow Demon every game.
FINEM, they're going to go charging on in. Echo Stomp could actually set this up. This could be a setup on 2 or 3
so
heroes.
Fast.
He's just going to scout things out. Puts one to sleep. Icarus dive across. They're going to find Alohadance. He starts things off with the Sun. It's actually going to be Skylark that gets destroyed. There's the Egg as well as the Ravage. Earth Splitter into the Omni Slash. It's an awkward fight.
Oh, that's
solid
Ravage.
out of the Rubik, and it completely turns it around. It looked good for Virtus.pro for about half a second, and it will end as a 1 for 5. Even hard to call that a
I can do better, quite literally. Every time I hit this Rubik right now, and I
You're
don't
more
know
of a
how you're
Michael
gonna get
Jordan
into this.
guy or a Mia Hamm kind of guy?
Oh, I'm a Michael Jordan.
Oh, well, I'm totally Mia Hamm, so I guess we're totally 2 peas in a pod here. Omni Slash from Madara pushes back the Queen of Pain, creates some space for that tier 3 tower to fall, and they're just going to go hard on these melee barracks. An aggressive Egg used by the Phoenix. They turn and get the old right clicks. Madara, though, he's going to get stunned by the Egg. No, not like this, Madara. He still had the Aegis, so that's okay. Going to be coming right back to life. VP not able to coordinate these ultimates the way they wanted. Their Queen of Pain's going to fall in the back line. FNG just trying to burn them down with the laser, but drops the coil, connects on 2. The Stolen Ravage again connects on 2 heroes, and VP. This could be a quick game tune here. They might be forced to tap out. Ravage comes from the proper Tide Hunter. He does finish off the puck. A godlike streak ended, but it's still FINEM looking strong in this fight. Their Sven just gets completely destroyed by the Jug. He buys back straight away. They're gonna lose mid lane of barracks. Melee will fall, probably ranged as well. Alohadance with an aggressive blink forward, but it's 1-on-4. He's all by his lonesome. Yoku's not even in the fight. He's just gonna get massacred as he tries to retreat back to the well. It's a die back for the Sen. A couple heroes starting to respawn now as they focus on the ranged barracks. It's looking very bad for Virtus.pro in game number 2 as FINEM starts to retreat and recollect. Tier 2 tower down bottom and then just go right up to the high ground. They've got 3 Blink Daggers now, so a ton of catch. Also this shiny Yule Scepter for the Queen of Pain right into Echo Stomp, and poor G. I mean, what do? He's got an Orchid, he's got an Ogre. It's a good build for a number of reasons. Also just having that set up, they have so much follow-up to find these kills. Juggernaut level 14 has an Omni Slash ready. Yoku blinks forward. No ultimate for about 15 seconds here. Sun comes out from the Rubik. They're going to kill him before that ult even comes up. It's a dead watermelon. They chop him up, throw him over the ledge, Pycat style. Now the tier 3 tower goes down. No glyph for the Radiant. Just look how fast these structures fall. There'll be a melee barracks dead before VP can even really take a fight. Phoenix Egg will come out. Stun from the Sven. G coming in, ready for a follow-up. There's the Ravage. It's about the best team fight VP could have hoped for. They might get a kill on Madara. They will, but it's the Ravage coming the other way. Rubik turns it around, and it's the setup they needed. Follow-up damage is there. They might not have their Juggernaut, but they've killed the Sven. He doesn't have a buyback. G now reinitiates. Spirit Breaker comes in, finds a couple of bashes. Nice charge across. Thug doing what damage he can, but now he takes the Orchid. VP might have finally found the team fight that they needed. Cost them a buyback on the Tide as Spartan puts him to sleep and goes to TP out. Bottom. They will glyph it out, and meanwhile the rest of FINEM say, all right, well, Sven's down bottom. Let's start pushing. We're going for the high ground here. Now charge in. Madara gets stunned up by the Sven. Phoenix with the Egg. Juggernaut actually taking some decent damage here. Now caught by the Nether Strike. He gets caught by the Supernova. He's definitely going down. Oh, the ult from the Queen falls short as he gets off the Omni Slash. What a player. Madara's still alive. Everyone on Virtus.pro low as FINEM start to clean house. Buyback now used by the Queen of Pain. Ben and the Spirit Breaker down without buyback. He was so close to dying there. The Sonic Wave was just about to hit him when he got the ult. I don't think it gets much closer than that, Trent.
No, they're still just in such prime position here. Stolen Ravage.
Good, Stolen Ravage. That'll set it up. No buyback on the Queen of Pain. She just used it. It's in fact a dieback for G. And this could actually be the end of the game for VP. Phoenix just gets obliterated as he gets set up on. Primal Roar gets used. No buyback, but there's only 2 heroes alive. A Ravage on the Tide Hunter. Maybe they can delay a bit longer. There it is. The tentacles come flying, but Yoku dies almost immediately. FNG, the lone survivor. Icarus dive all the way around. Busy typing GG instead of stopping at his Icarus dive. 25 minutes in, FINEM make quick work of Virtus.pro. It is a complete slaughter, 12-37.
So FINEM, they kind of took a page out of the VP draft from last game. Did it rather flawlessly. 25 minutes, just under 26. And just showing that they don't have to go for this kind of a patient play. They don't need to just like put everything on the game onto someone like Madara. Like that was just an insanely well executed team. 7-0-25 from the Elder Titan. Like so much work and just showing like some really good versatility between a